Sometimes we all need a little help. Life is busy, unpredictable, and at times frightening. On top of that, you may have habits that hold you back. Bad habits like smoking, worrying, drinking too much, or eating too much. And what about weird things that you experience but really have no explanation for? Maybe you're afraid of water or flying, but you don't know why. What about panic attacks or PTSD? Look, all kinds of things can weigh on your mind. That's nothing new. But what may be new to you is that hypnosis can help. I'm Angie J. Hernandez, Certified Hypnotherapist, and I'm the host of the podcast Past Life Traveler, and I have a private practice. If you would like to schedule an appointment with me, message me at facebook.com/Indiana Hypnosis Center. That's facebook.com/Indiana Hypnosis Center. Bad habits don't have to last forever. Get rid of those bad habits with hypnosis. Hey, Past Life Travelers. I'm your host, Angie J. Hernandez, Certified Hypnotherapist. My guest today is Rosie. Rosie came today with a feeling of caution of other people, maybe even overly cautious. Travelers, welcome to our listener circle, Albania, Cyprus, Mauritius, Lithuania, China, and Turkey. I'm so excited to have you on board, and welcome to the hypnosis experience of Past Life Regression. Now, Rosie's not only cautious around others, but she's cautious today. Let's see where that takes us. And now, let's get started. Hey travelers, Angie J. Hernandez, Certified Hypnotherapist here today with you. And my guest today is Rosie. And Rosie, I said the other day I had someone there from across the pond, and they weren't. They were from Canada. But Rosie really is from across the pond. And I'm pretty excited to have her on today. Rosie, can you tell us a little about yourself and why you wanted to be on?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm a hypnotherapist myself, and I support people with past life regression sessions, but I've never yet had one of my own, and I'm really curious. So I tried when I was training, but the experience just led me to a memory of this lifetime. And I feel like I go really deep with my clients, and I love guiding them, and I feel part of their experience. But I feel like the next step is I'm just so curious about my past life.
You just want to go there. I know.
Yeah.
I just want to go there. I haven't had too much of my own experience either, because I'm a little hard to hypnotize, and I just have not really asked anybody to do it much. Yeah. Pretty cool and pretty fun. I'm like you. I kind of go on the ride with my guests.
It's done a
and I learned so much. I've learned a ton. Learned a ton since I started this. So I'll tell this to you, mostly for the purpose of the listeners, that even experienced hypnotherapists or people who have done past life regression quite a bit, they often come out and say at the end, I don't think that was true. I think I made that up. I think that was just my imagination. Well, all the information about our past lives, and indeed this life, is stored in the spirit world. And I think of it kind of like I store photos and music in the cloud. So when I drop my phone that time when it's going to break, I drop it a lot. So I don't lose the pictures of my grandchildren or my favorite Beatles music. It's in the cloud. And so I think of all that information stored in the spirit world as the cloud for our past life experiences. And during a past life regression, a hypnosis, we'll be sent that information that we're looking for, but they only have one way to send it to us, and that's through our imagination. And so, yes, it is coming out of your imagination, But it's not because you're making it up. It's because that's how it's sent to you through that, I guess, process, I would call it. And so when you get the thought, I think I'm just making this up, I ask you to just gently push that aside for today and just allow what happens. Just tell me, even if it seems weird or that couldn't be true, just tell me and we'll go on from there. Okay?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Great. I'm ready if you are.
Angie is now taking her guest into hypnosis. This is not safe for drivers. Now, back to the journey.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, Rosie, imagine if you can something completely different. I'm going to imagine that long hallway. And on the left-hand wall, you see all the doors along that hallway, all the doors you may have heard me describe. And on the right-hand wall, you'll also see many, many doors. I don't know if they look the same or if each one is different, made out of different materials. I don't know. You'll have to explore that in a moment. But I also want you to notice that you're standing on a carpet, a thick, plush, deep, soft carpet. And in a moment, we'll take a few steps into this hallway, but I want you to pay attention and notice that that carpet gets softer and deeper and even more plush with each step you take. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Deep sleep. Now, Rosie, look around at all those doors and find the one where you see light spilling out from around the door. And when you found that, just let me know. Yeah, what color's the light?
White light.
A white light. And what does it feel like on your body when the white light reaches you?
Feels soft but a bit cold.
Soft but a little cold. Interesting. What else?
It's just around like the cracks of like the edge of the door.
Mm-hmm.
Quite thin.
It's quite thin, yeah. So if you would at this time, just put the palms of your hand on that door and tell me what emotions you feel coming from the other side.
Quite dull, maybe a bit sad.
Still a little sad. Okay. Anything else?
Something feels a little bit frozen, but not necessarily temperature.
Frozen like when my computer screen can freeze like that? Like stuck?
Yeah, a bit stuck.
All right, so I'd like you to notice now on the wall beside the door hangs the key that unlocks it. And in a moment, but not quite yet, I'll ask you to take down that key, unlock the door and open it, but I don't want you to go into the room yet. I want you to stand on the threshold in that white light for a moment. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Take down the key, unlock, and open the door, and just stand on the threshold feeling that light. How does it feel to you now on your whole body?
It's quite cold.
Quite cold. Okay. Anything else?
Oh.
Not sure. Well, we'll just allow whatever it is to be however it is. All right. Now it's time to step into the room. 1, 2, 3. Step into the room and notice a comfortable chair there for you to sit in. Go ahead. It's just your size. And as you sit in that chair, Rosie, tell me, do you have something from your life that's maybe unexplained? Or you react in a certain way that makes no sense to you, there's no trauma for it?
And like a thing in this lifetime.
Yeah. That you may have a question about, or you feel strange because you react in a way that doesn't seem to have a basis in truth.
The thing that comes to mind is a feeling sometimes of withdrawing if it feels uncertain.
A feeling of withdrawing if something is uncertain to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making a note of that. And if you allow this emotion in your mind of you're feeling you're withdrawing from something that makes you uncertain, that uncertainty Describe in your mind how it feels in your mind. Just give me a couple of phrases.
I'm kind of looking to see, is it safe?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for them to show me their hand, I guess. And maybe I don't get too close.
Are you saying that this is mostly with strangers? Is that what you're saying?
Also with people closer.
Oh, okay. So it's not just with new acquaintances.
No.
Does there come
Sort
up?
of.
Go ahead.
Sort of always.
Sort of always, okay. Is there a point when certain people kind of pass that feeling in you and go on to full trust?
I think there's... It's going to sound weird, but my daughter and pet, like I let them in all the way.
Sure. That doesn't sound weird to me.
No.
Nope. I kind of feel often the same. And even with someone I feel full trust, does it feel like I keep a little tiny something inside? That's my secret. That's just for me. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
So if you let that feeling, that uncertainty, that withdrawing, that feeling come out into your physical body now, where do you feel it in your body?
I feel it like across the front of my body, particularly in my torso. There's just a sense of like the front of my body feels cold, a little bit like, you know, if you open a fridge or freezer and you're standing there and you can kind of feel a bit of a rush of cold air.
Yeah, exactly. I do know. And that's just, what other feelings do you get? It feels cold on the front of your body, especially your torso. What else?
I feel a bit like a feeling of being a bit small, maybe a bit still, a bit stuck, a bit frozen.
What other physical feelings do you feel beside that coldness in the front? What other parts of your body give you that signal?
My tummy.
Your tummy, how does it feel?
It almost feels like I'm bracing.
You're bracing. Yeah, describe the physical feeling of bracing.
Like, kind of like my tummy muscles are a bit contracted. Almost like as though if you were going to be, I don't know, punched in the stomach.
So you're bracing
that you might
for that punch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think
that's not something I'm used to.
No, it's different from the normal for you, is it not?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have enough here. So in a moment, but not quite yet, I'm going to give you back the phrases you told me, and I want you to repeat those over and over in your mind until you see something open up in front of you. And that could be a cave, a bridge, a pathway, a doorway, just until you see something open in front. And when you see that, tell me when it's opened up in front of you, okay? Yeah. So here's the phrases I'd like you to repeat in your own mind. You have this feeling of withdrawing and uncertainty. That's kind of like waiting to see, is it safe? Waiting for them to show me their hand. And my body feels cold in front, especially my torso, like when I open a fridge. It's just a bit like feeling small, stuck, and frozen. And my tummy muscles are contracted. I'm bracing, waiting for that punch. Now just repeat those over and over to yourself. And tell me when you see something in front of you.
See, a lot, but what comes to my mind is like this kind of snowy landscape.
A smelly landscape.
Oh, snowy, sorry. And I feel...
Snowy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
like I'm on my own. Yeah.
Okay. That works. Smelly, not smelly, snowy. Okay.
Yeah.
So just go across that landscape. And when you get to the other side, look down and tell me what you're wearing on your feet.
I'm wearing like brown shoes.
Brown shoes. What are they made of?
They leather.
Leather? Okay.
Or something like it.
How do they attach to your feet?
They're laced.
They're laced. Okay. And look up your body.
They're not fancy.
Not fancy?
No.
They sound comfortable though.
Yeah.
Look up your body. What are you wearing there?
It'd be a purple dress that's quite long.
A long purple dress.
Maybe
Yep.
like a coat or a long shawl or like cape or something.
Okay. Is that also purple?
It's like a charcoaly colour.
Got it. So I take it you're a female.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Zoe came straight in my mind.
Zoe. Okay. What's your last name, Zoe?
The only name in my mind then is Fred. I don't know if that could be a last name.
I don't know, but we'll just take it and go from here. And what year is it, Zoe?
1867.
1867. Okay. And what's your location? Where are you?
Canada.
In Canada. Okay. Do you know what part of Canada?
No. Might begin with an O, but I don't know. And in this lifetime, I'm not good at geography.
Well, we don't know if Zoe is or not. If I were to ask you to float above this landscape and look down at a modern map, see if you see your location there.
See, it's at like 2 o'clock on the map.
2 o'clock. I will just make a note of that because I don't know Canada well enough to know what's at 2 o'clock. Can you peer at the map? Can you read what it says? No? It's not that important. I'm just curious. All right, let's go ahead. You said it's snowy there today, is it not?
Yeah.
Why are we here today, Zoe? What's special about today?
Just this feeling of being outside. Like, I can't really get a thread of what's going on, but it's like I'm outside and I'm not allowed to go in. But I haven't got a place to go. I can see other people inside, but there's nowhere.
How old are you, Zoe?
16.
16?
Yeah, 16.
16? Okay. So you see other people going in and out, but you are not allowed to go back inside. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't got a place.
You haven't got a place. And this is your place? Is this your home?
I don't think I've got a home.
Are you completely alone, or are you with some people sometimes?
I saw a flash of like maybe a sister that's younger, but I don't think she's there. She'd normally be by my side.
Yeah, but not today, or has it been a while?
Not for a while.
Not for a while, yeah. What else is interesting about today? I'm wondering why we landed on this particular day. 1, 2, 3. See what you see. Hear what you hear.
Not got anywhere to go. It's like everything's open. It's unknown what's going to happen next.
And though you see people going in and out, you said, what kind of structure are they going in and out of?
They're like wooden buildings. It's a bit foresty.
So,
it's like they're in their homes and I'm not.
So the structures you're looking at are homes?
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Lots of trees.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
Probably going to get colder, huh?
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be okay physically with the cold. I'm not sure why.
Where did you stay last night?
Into my head that it was like a pub or something like that. I think it was just random being able to stay.
Mm-hmm.
But not long term.
Do you have money or something to pay your way?
I've got a little bit for food.
A little bit of food? Mm-hmm.
A little bit of money for food, but...
Oh, a little bit of money for food, okay. But not that much?
No. It came into my head that I do, like, cleaning or, like, work that I can to get a bit of money to keep going.
It sounds like that's not a permanent position for you.
No, I'm kind of just, like, on the move and people see me and kind of chuck me a bit of help along the way, but it's nothing that I've not got a place.
It's not enough for you to establish yourself?
No.
Has it always been this way?
I feel like something might have changed, and it feels like it was when I was about 12 or something, but maybe my dad died.
Your dad died. That would make sense. And what happened with your little sister?
I'm trying to connect with it, and I feel like she might be with my mum, but there wasn't a place for me.
How long have you been out on your own?
3 years came into my head as soon as you asked me that. I feel like that's right.
Goodness. Since you were 13, you've been alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I feel like...
Yeah. Go ahead.
There have been times where I've had somewhere, but it never lasted. It just kind of faded off. Wasn't necessarily anything bad, but it just, there was a place for me, but it was temporary.
Zoe, if you could do anything or be anywhere to earn your way, where or what would that be doing?
Like to work for a nice family and maybe just like help in the home and look after the children. And not be part of it, but just be valued.
Valued. We all would want to be valued. Sure. The people that you've observed going into their homes now, do you know them? Is this a place where you always stay?
No, I feel like I'm passing through. Like I'm not, it doesn't feel like a place that's really strange, but it doesn't feel like I've got any attachments to people here. Like I've got no connections.
Where are you headed?
My head, it said north, but I don't know. I don't think there's anything there. I think it's just a question of I choose a route and I keep on moving, and I hope to find a place along the way, just to find what I can.
And how do you usually travel from place to place?
Usually on foot, or I might hitch a lift.
Is it safe to do that? Hitch a lift?
I'm selective.
So you know, as the 16-year-old girl by herself, that you need to be wary. Is that correct?
Yeah.
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 How do you judge someone? I'm just curious. All the people in the world you see, you don't know a soul. How do you judge what's safe and what isn't?
I go where the women are. I feel like that's safe. I kind of know not to be around men on my own.
That's probably a good rule to live by.
Yeah, and I've been lucky.
Yeah. What else is happening today? Or shall we move forward?
I'm not sure anything else is happening today. Doesn't feel like.
Okay. Then let's move forward. I'll ask you to fast forward into the next significant day in Zoe's life. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there. See what you see. Hear what you hear. Tell me what's happening.
There's a fire inside in a house, and I've got a baby in my arms, and at first I wasn't quite sure, is it a baby I'm looking after, but it's my baby.
Oh, you have a baby. How old are you now, Zoe?
28.
28.
Maybe 22.
Okay. Are you married?
Yeah, I've got a husband.
What's his name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Okay. What does Kevin do for a living?
I feel like he does something with wood. Maybe like, not intricate carving, more like like wood for the fire.
Firewood gathering and selling, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, that's very needed, isn't it?
And it's lovely because our home's really warm.
That was lovely. I
Yeah.
love a wood fire.
Yeah. It feels like a bit of a balm to all of those cold nights, cold days.
I imagine you're further north than I live. It can get pretty cold.
Yeah.
And so what's happening today? Why did we land today?
It's just a feeling of contentment. It's nice. I've got like this chubby baby of mine in my arms. We're standing by the fire, and it's just lovely, like simple and safe. It feels really safe.
Security that you didn't have for so long. Is Kevin a good man? Is he good to you?
Yeah, he's really good.
That makes for a happy home.
Yeah, but it's like here, that feeling of bracing. It's not a thing.
So you don't have that feeling of bracing right now because you're so safe and secure?
Yeah.
That's great. I like to hear that. What else is happening today that we need to know about?
I'm not sure that anything's really happening. I think it's just that feeling of like contentment and feeling safe and just relaxed that feels significant.
Just to show that you could get there, and you did.
Yeah.
Even though, you lived in a situation that might not have been safe.
Yeah. It's like I just knew that he was.
Nice. I have loved horses since I was a little girl. On long road trips, I would look out the car window and imagine I was riding my horse along the side of the road. I spent many an hour imaginary riding. And that's why I love Phoenix Rising Equine Rescue. They provide loving care needed to horses that are abandoned, neglected, or abused. These horses arrive showing ribs and spines or in medical need, but with love and proper vet care, the horse can regain her health and vitality. But Phoenix Rising doesn't stop there. When a horse is healthy, they get special training to help them find their footing and be ready for adoption, because the goal is to find a forever home for any horse who can be rehabbed. It's not a small thing to rescue a horse. Besides the time and love it takes, the expenses really add up. Did you know that it costs $225 just for 1 month's food? But horses need more than that. They need regular hoof care. That's trimming and shoes every 6 weeks. And imagine the cost of vet care. Just their vaccinations are $150, and many need surgery. Phoenix Rising needs so much support. I would love to see them be able to help more horses who need them, and you can help. Just go to their website, helpsavehorses.org, and click on their donation catalog. You can choose to buy a week's worth of food, hoof care, or even a horse's bedding. Want to support medical care for a horse? Your gift can pay for everything from vaccinations to dental care to surgery. There are even more ways to gift Phoenix Rising. All you need is a heart for animals. I support Phoenix Rising, and I hope you will too. Remember, the site is helpsavehorses.org. helpsavehorses.org. I'll place a link in the show notes for you. And thank you for supporting one of the most worthwhile charities. Well then, let's fast forward again to the next significant moment in your life, Zoe. 1, 2, and 3. Be there, see what you see, hear what you hear, and tell me what's happening.
36. Sure, what's happening?
1, 2, 3. Get that feeling that you can tell what's happening. You can see it in front of you, or you can feel it or sense it.
I feel like I'm older for that time, and like my children are starting to become their own people. I'm seeing their futures getting closer.
Mm-hmm. How many children do you have?
I think 3, and I think it was my daughter in my arms, and I've got a younger son, but I don't think my other child's alive.
Oh, your other child passed?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened?
I think they were 5, and I think they got poorly and I nursed them, and they didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel kind of philosophical about it, that I found a way like to make peace with it.
That's good. I mean, in that time, there were many children that didn't live on, did they? Was it an illness with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see like really red cheeks and a very high temperature and
fever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it took.
Yeah, I can only imagine how sad that would be.
Yeah.
But I know in my ancestor families, they lost children too. It happened a lot then.
Yeah.
What do you see for your surviving children? You talked about their futures. What do you see for them?
I see my daughter having security, that she will be guided by me, that she is heading on a good path. She's got her wits about her, but there's also an element where she didn't have to, because we've created that for her.
Created a safe home for her, right?
Yeah.
She's not going to have to live on her wits like you did.
Yeah.
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 So you
comes into my mind like my husband wouldn't have allowed that. Yeah. He was just really solid.
You have broken the chain of your past for your children.
Mm.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. And how about your son? Is he inclining toward a profession now?
I feel like he's younger. He's like 8, and he's got a lot of boy left in him. And I love that for him.
Yeah, he probably doesn't, unless some kids know from the very beginning what they're inclined to do, but lots of them have to find their way yet. He's awfully young.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
He's very physical, but he's just like in his boyhood.
That's a great age.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. My son's birthday's today, so I'm remembering when he was young.
Yeah.
And is Kevin still doing firewood?
He is. I think he's got other people working for him now, but he's not the sort of man to just stop. He's part of it, but he's, it's less physical for him now.
That's good. And he's enlarged the business besides. Nice.
Yeah.
What else is happening today that we should be aware of?
I'm not sure anything else is happening. It just feels quite peaceful.
Yeah. I know that feeling that we were looking for when we came to this lifetime. We kind of landed in the middle of it when you were young.
Yeah.
And do you have the feeling that it's still there waiting in the background if you ever had to protect yourself again?
I feel like I could, but I just know that I would never have to.
Yeah. I mean, that's a wonderful feeling that you don't have to.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's around, if it were needed, if you would know what to do. Sounds like you do.
Yeah. I just feel like really held.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything's been thought of, that should something happen with Kevin, like there's a plan, and there's just this sense that he would never let that happen to me again.
That is wonderful. He sounds like a very good man.
Yeah. Really good.
Good. Well then, let's just fast forward again. And we'll fast forward to another significant day for Zoe. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there. Feel what you feel. Even smell what you smell. What's happening today?
Well, my daughter's getting married.
Ah, she's getting married. What's her name?
Isabel.
Isabel. That's pretty.
I wanted to choose her a good name for when she was a grown-up.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted it to be taken seriously.
Well, that's a serious name, and it also is beautiful, so
yeah.
The connotation to me is of beauty and strength. Are you happy with her husband choice?
I feel like he's nice, but he's not like my husband, and I feel like that feeling's getting slightly activated again, but I just hope it's gonna be a good marriage.
It was her choice, correct? It was Isabel's choice. Yeah. It wasn't something you chose for her.
No, and I wouldn't have chosen him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because there's this sense of they're young, I feel like 18, 20 or something, and I'm just not, he doesn't feel established.
What is his profession?
Something less manual, something to do with books.
Was that something he had to learn, like apprentice to or something?
Yeah, I feel like he has gone down that route, and I just hope he creates that safe environment for my girl.
Sure. Is he more of a printer or a bookbinder or a seller?
I feel like something to do with selling, but it's like in a shop.
A bookshop?
Yeah. Feels like he's surrounded by books a lot and that there's a lot going on.
Well, that would be my happy place. A room full of books.
Yeah.
Well, good. Let's move on again. Let's fast forward again to another significant day. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there, feel the whole experience, and tell me what's happening.
So, I'm holding my daughter's baby.
First grandchild, right?
Yeah, but I think my daughter's died.
No, I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, it does feel sad.
Does her husband and the baby live close by you?
Yeah, I feel like the baby's with me, and that maybe it didn't go so well with her husband after that happened.
Well, yeah. I imagine that would be very tough for a man to have a little baby in those times. If you weren't well-to-do enough to hire a caretaker.
Yeah, I feel like I tried to help as much as possible, but it was just a lot for him, and he couldn't really deal with it. But I feel like he might be back at some point.
So he didn't stay close by, like physically close by, to where he could come for dinner every night or something like that?
I think he was close by, but I just feel like he was drinking a lot.
Oh.
And it just, he wasn't a bad man, but he just couldn't hold what that baby needed.
Yeah. What's the baby's name?
Rachel. And now she's with me. And it's like a mirror to that time where I held my daughter in my arms, like that little chubby baby.
Mm-hmm. So you're loving it.
Sort of.
Yeah. Well, you don't love that you lost your daughter.
Yeah.
But there's a great love with the baby.
Yeah, and I feel like, it makes me feel emotional, like, I feel like she would love to be with her baby, but the next best place she would love for her baby to be is within my arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means a lot.
Yeah.
Feels special.
And how is your son doing?
He's good. He's kind of off making his own way, as I always kind of thought that he would.
How old is he now?
Quite sure, maybe like 27. But he feels like he always kept that boyishness to him.
That's very attractive, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a bit of a loose cannon, but at the same time, he's lovely with it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what's he off doing as far as supporting himself?
I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he kind of gets these offers or ideas and he runs with it, and one thing leads to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like figuring out his own path, but can't really be defined. But he's doing it, and he's a little he's very charismatic. He's a little charmer. But he's got the smarts to back up the charm,
That's
he's
good.
a good egg.
He'll fall into something, or he'll meet a good woman who will straighten him out and settle him down a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to need someone that can ride those waves with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he needs that.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. All right, let's fast forward again. Another significant day, can be short-term or long-term, however, wherever you want to land in this lifetime. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there. Feel all the feels. And what's happening?
So it's the day that Kevin dies.
Oh.
And he's lying in our bed, and I know he's going soon. I feel really sad, but I feel really grateful for him.
Yeah, how old is he?
47.
47. That's young yet. Does he have an illness?
Something about him where he's just like really tired. Like something's got to him, but he's not been super unwell. It's just like he's kind of fading. We don't know why.
No, it's hard to know with that kind of a thing. It's hard to know what's really wrong. Yeah. Not that it matters what's really wrong. I just wondered.
Yeah.
And you're with him. Have you said everything to him that you wanted to say?
Yeah, and it's like so much of it is unspoken because the love is deep and we know.
And he might be a man of few words.
Yeah. I feel like his eyes say it all, and I've only got to look at him and I know.
Yeah. Has he noticed? He might not say if he's kind of a quiet man. Has he noticed, like, any of his people that have gone on before, maybe his mother or something, her spirit visiting him?
Yeah, kind of getting that his dad's there.
His dad's there. That's nice.
Mm.
He's there to ease his transition.
Yeah.
so that he doesn't have to be alone. I mean, we're never alone. Someone will always be with us, but it's nice when it's like a parent or an ancestor that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's left you set up well for the rest of your life, correct?
Yeah, he feels like he can go because he knows I'm going to be okay.
Good. That's good.
He just wishes he could be with me and us for longer.
And you wish it too, do you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like because love has felt really pure once I found my place, that the sadness is balanced out by just such gratitude that I got to experience that.
And you still have your granddaughter with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is she?
About 6.
She's about 6? Rachel, correct?
Yeah.
So you'll still have your hands full with family things.
Yeah. And I'm content. I always thought I would end up looking after someone else's family. And it's pretty blissful that I've got mine.
Yeah, how nice is that? Yeah. So I'm going to ask you to fast forward again, past this day, well into the next important day to you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there. What's happening?
Thank you with Rachel.
Oh no. What's happening with her?
I feel like it's something really good. That feeling of feeling confident about my future. It's like I feel confident that she's got her place, and that felt really important for me to know that for her before I passed on as well.
But you're not close to passing on yet, are you?
I think I've got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Which I like because it gives her time to settle in before I go.
Yeah. So look around. What's happening? What's happening with her today? That positive thing.
I don't think it's married, but I think she might have met her person.
Do you think it's an engagement, or is it too soon for that?
It's earlier. It's like, that excitement.
Sure.
It's, it's like she's excited that it's happening.
Nice. And financially, is it a step up for her?
It's a step across, which also feels nice.
Yeah.
It's to someone with a similar either work or work ethic as my husband.
Good. That makes you feel secure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good, solid person.
And what about Rachel's father? Is he in the picture?
I always hoped he'd come back, but he never did.
Oh, well, that part's sad for her, but she had you. She had her grandfather for many years.
He had a lot of love.
Yeah.
And
how about her uncle? What's he doing these days?
He kind of dips in and out, but in a lovely way. He's, like a bit of a wanderer, a bit of a maverick kind of. He's always doing something interesting, but he loves us. But he's busy, but not in a way of being too busy for us. But we know he's really out there living, and we love that.
What kind of things does he do for money? Sounds like
I want to say something
interesting guy.
Yeah, I feel like he's got involved in like gold mines or something. Like there's something where, like if he's patient enough, it might just pay off incredibly.
Gold mines.
But if not, he's had a great time along the way.
Yeah, he learned a lot. Gold mines, would that be Africa?
I don't know. I feel like it's something more local, but I don't know what. I feel like he's still on the same continent.
Well, there is gold in our continent, but I feel like maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it's more plentiful in Africa, but I'm just that thought just came to me, so I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Something it's like scheming and deals and like, will it pay off? Yeah.
Well, it sounds like he's that kind of young man that likes the adventure of that scheming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thrives on it.
Yeah.
And I don't worry about him at all.
It sounds like he's coming along, supporting himself in his own way, and having fun while he does it.
Yeah. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Well, let's fast forward again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there. Read the experience and tell me what's happening.
I think for my granddaughter.
Rachel?
Yeah.
What's going
on? I just get the sense that he's had a baby.
And how old are you now?
57, I think.
57. Yeah, the years pass us by, do they not?
Yeah.
And so does she live close by where you can see her?
She does. I feel like I might almost live with them, but still independent.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've got a smaller place really nearby. Not like an annex, but like maybe I'm the next plot over.
Yeah.
And I think I moved closer to be with them.
That's cool. I mean, you want to see them and be part of their lives, but it's also nice to be independent, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice because I want her to have my love and I also want her to have her life. I don't want her to miss me too much when I go.
Well, can't help that part. Do you feel Kevin around you from time to time?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
There's like a flash of emotion when you said that, and I feel like I kept his special chair, and I look over and I just feel he's there with me, because I know if he could, he would be.
In spirit, he can visit you when you feel him around you. You can speak to him.
Yeah.
That's nice. All of that's very nice to have.
Yeah.
And your daughter as well, Isabel. She also can visit you.
Yeah, she's proud of me, I feel.
Mm-hmm. And they show you, they leave you little signs. And things to see that makes you know they're nearby.
Yeah.
And what's the new baby's name?
Something beginning with an E, but I'm not quite sure. There's a couple of names that came into my mind, but it's not that.
1, 2, 3. What's the baby's name?
Oh, Elsie.
Elsie?
Yeah.
That's cute. I like it.
Yeah. Pretty
Elsie. Nice. Well, this time, Zoe, I'm going to ask you to fast forward to the day of your death. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Be there. Have the experience. And tell me what's happening.
I'm in bed too, just like Kevin was.
Mm-hmm. Your own bed, or are you at Rachel's?
I think I'm at mine. Yeah, it's not the same place where Kevin died. I don't know if it's the same bed, but there's something about it that's maybe just the fact that it's my bed.
It belongs.
And I always wondered, how it would happen.
Who's with you?
Rachel and Elsie. And her husband is around, but he's not the type to get involved too much. But he's supporting her.
Yeah. How old is Elsie? How old is the baby now?
She's little. She's about 3.
3. So you're
and I think Rachel's pregnant again.
That's about the right age of a baby to be for you to think about the next one.
Yeah. He wanted me to meet them, but I don't think I will.
You're about 60 years old now?
Yeah.
Have you seen Kevin and others that you knew that have passed on? Have you seen them around you today?
Yeah, I think Finn's like sitting on the bed on the other side. She's sitting on a chair next to my bed, and on the other side of the bed, he's sitting there just with his hand out to me, just gently, just comforting.
He's ready to help you and to make you feel secure about what's happening. Have you said everything you want to say to Rachel?
Yeah, I think we've been talking a lot. Feels hard to leave her.
You won't completely leave her, will you? You'll be around. You can let her know that when she feels you, it's because you're there visiting, and she can always talk to you. And you'll always love her. Yeah.
I feel like I've made such peace in this lifetime with losing people, but I'm finding it hard to be the one that's leaving, not for me, but for her.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But we all have to come to that end, do we not?
Yeah. She's telling me that she's going to be okay.
You told me she's a strong, independent woman.
She is. Like, she has what I have had in this lifetime. Like, I'm seeing it now that she's going to be completely fine.
Yeah.
It was me worrying. But she has that same ability to somehow make peace with loss because she knows.
She knows
that my love will live on. Yeah.
Yeah. And she'll see it in her daughter's eyes.
Yeah.
Your love. Of course. So now I'm going to ask you to go to your final breath. And when you notice the soul leaving the physical body, tell me when that happens. 1, 2, 3. Just let me know when that happens.
Yeah, it's happened.
Go with the soul. And Kevin is with you, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's given me faith that he's there.
Yeah. He's there just for support. And what I'd like you to do is ask the angels and the light people there, Zoe, and ask them to look back at your life, Zoe, on a soul level. And if they would, look for any little tiny fragments or pieces of your soul that have been stuck behind, and maybe in a tragedy or a strong emotion. Look for those and bring those to you. And let me know when that's done. If they have them there?
Yeah.
Okay. So now ask them if they would please cleanse those, heal those, cover them with a blanket of forgiveness, and then go ahead and reunite them to Zoe's soul there. And let me know when that's done.
Yeah, I feel like they're taking out, like, the jagged edges, and she's so able to hold it in that way that she was able to with, like, peace.
That sounds great. Ask the angels and light people now if they would go back to lifetimes previous to Zoe and find any little pieces or fragments that are stuck behind in those lifetimes and bring those to you. And there might be a lot of them. Were there a lot of them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are they still bringing them?
I think they found a way to do it rather than picking them one by one, like...
Well, that would be a long time to pick them up one by one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, when they've got them all gathered together, ask them to do the same. Cleanse them, heal them, cover them with a blanket of forgiveness, and then reunite them there to Zoe's soul so the soul is intact. And just let me know when that is done. Good. And you may want to take your hand and smooth out your aura and that whole soul so it's all complete and smooth and beautiful. And when you've done that, tell me.
I feel like I'm breathing it down and it feels nice.
Yeah, it does, huh? So when you've completed that, then ask the angels and light people if they would please bring that healed soul and the healing forward to the lifetimes between Zoe and Rosie, and bringing the healing all the way up to Rosie. And let me know when that's done.
Yeah, it's a feeling of like warmth in my face, like round my jaw. Feels really like comforting.
Good. And if you need to do more, the smoothing out and fixing the aura there, go ahead and do that. Just tell me when you've completed what you need to do. Good. And how does that feel now?
Feels good. Feels like smooth, like sunshine. Warm.
Like sunshine. I really like that description.
Yeah. Feels like sunshine literally along my jawline. It's really strange, but nice.
Along the jawline, that's kind of a center for responsibility and protection, etc. So that might be a place that really, really needed it. So now, if you would, ask the angels and light people if it would be beneficial for you to go to the healing temple.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll let them take you there. And if you would describe it to me, I'm always curious about that.
Like, it's a cross between like gentle, warm sunshine, but also like this open sky that's like endless stars.
So you get kind of a daytime feeling and a nighttime feeling to that.
Yeah, I feel like floating in something warm or As though like maybe the jaw feeling is making more sense. Like I feel like I'm in some lovely warm water, like if you're in a bath and that water line came up to just where your jaw is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that line sitting just there.
Now remember, you're in the right place, the place that has all the answers. So if you want to ask about that, just ask the angels and light people. If you're wondering about that feeling in your jaw, you can ask them.
They say there's just nothing to worry about.
Just nothing to worry about, that's right. And so where you're floating in this feeling of water up to your jawline, is that where the part where the healing comes in?
Yeah. Like the water's infused with it.
Mm-hmm.
You just absorb it in, and there's nothing you need to do. It's just happens all by itself.
Just allow. Well, go ahead and experience all of that you need to. I'll wait, and let me know when you're done.
Yeah, good.
Good. So now if you would ask the angels and light people, would it be beneficial for you to go to the library or the Hall of Wisdom?
Yeah, they said the Hall of Wisdom.
Go ahead, let them take you there. And if you'd also describe the Hall of Wisdom to me.
Feels like I'm standing in this spot and there's just this sunshine that's a little bit like a spotlight that's just pouring down, and it's just, everything makes sense and everything feels peaceful and restored and simple.
And what does it look like there? Is it a structure or an open place? I don't really know.
Quite open. It's like standing on like a stone floor outside, and there's like pillars, but it's all quite intertwined with nature. I feel like it doesn't necessarily stay the same, but it's just a bit of a mirage, but it's about the energy.
It's about the energy. Okay. And since it's the Hall of Wisdom, is that energy, is that the wisdom part?
Yeah, the feeling of love, like just a simplicity, like you were loved. And you are loved, and it's just simple.
And that's the whole message. You were loved, you are loved.
Yeah.
Does that give you peace to hear that?
It does, and I feel like it makes sense a lifetime that I wouldn't have appreciated the love that I received so much if I hadn't have had darkness before. And it was lovely to just feel that simple gratitude.
So we went into a lifetime where we were looking for the reasons or the answers for that feeling that you get yourself. That feeling of being wary or being tense or holding people at arm's length, a bit stuck and a bit frozen. Did we go to the correct lifetime for that? You can ask.
I think so, yeah. I think the thing that was forgotten in my current lifetime is what happened next. That I found that. It's almost like the bit that carried forward was maybe just this unknown feeling of how things were going to be. That the bit of the lifetime where I was wandering and had nowhere was the thread that kind of carried through, that actually I found love, I found my place, and I found a lot of peace even through really difficult things.
Mm-hmm. You found security.
Yeah.
Was that the part that was forgotten in this current lifetime?
Yeah. I feel like the threads that came through were maybe just that looking and searching, and that feeling of when I was leaving Rachel, that thing that clicked where it was like, I know she's going to be fine now. Because I think the thread that carried through into my life, in my current life, is just that fear of, is my daughter going to be okay if something were to happen? And it felt a little bit misplaced.
Yeah. And now you feel that you know that it will be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Somehow when we see the spirit world and we pass into it for a look, we notice the peace that escaped us in life.
Yeah.
So now ask the angels and light people, is there another place that would be beneficial for you to see that I don't know to ask for?
Yeah, I've got just like this garden, almost like magical, but there's just like this, just really lush. Don't know if there's anything there.
You can, I mean, again, you're in the right place. Ask. This is a beautiful place, but what is its purpose for me? What is its meaning?
Almost like I feel like a really lush little forest. And it's almost like I could look through, you know, like tendrils of like vines or ivy hanging down or something and take a peek into something, but I'm not quite sure what.
Can you explore a little bit? Or ask for guidance?
See what you want to see.
They're telling you, let's just see what you want to see.
It's almost like a question, like what do you want to see? I don't really know what to answer it with.
I wonder if you could ask your eyes. Eyes, what do you want to see?
Want to see like the love in this lifetime and see it through a different angle. See it in a way that I've not been able to because of that kind of bracing.
From a different perspective, perhaps?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ask for their help so that you can see that. A new perspective on your current life.
Kind of lovely. It's like a really soft, warm glow of like light. But also just these knowings where it takes you from that logic of knowing to actually really feeling.
Does it give you more peace about your current life?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Anything else they want to show you there?
There's this light around me that I don't have to, there's just this nice light that's like love that's just around me always.
Like an aura?
Yeah, that I didn't really see before.
A love aura.
Yeah.
And so you can ask if you don't know the answer. When you're out and about, do other people see or sense this love aura?
Yeah, they do. And I don't think again, it's like that logic of like, I feel like I'm trying hard enough. That should be the case, but actually, it's just there. It's simple. It's who I am. It's part of me.
Yeah, so you don't need to work for it. You can allow yourself to know it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and others can sense it or see it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also just like a little thing of like, it's not for everyone, and that's okay. Like it's not everyone I encounter is meant to receive that from me, and it's not that they don't see it, but it's just it's not meant for them. I don't have to spread it too thin.
But you can have a knowing, can you not, when you meet someone, whether it's for them or not for them? Will you be given a knowing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
How will you know? Will you feel it in your body?
Yeah.
How will you feel it in your body to know whom to show your light or share your light?
This feeling like there's this energy that will come down and almost go like down into my head and out through my chest. And there'll just be a sense of that's for them that perhaps I'm not giving from myself, but it's like I can be the channel, but I don't need to burn myself out.
You don't necessarily yourself need to give or block it. It will do it automatically.
Yeah.
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 And that's guided by your angels and guides, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a way, like, not to the point of it depleting me. And
it cannot deplete you. Can't. Is that true? It cannot deplete you?
Yeah.
There's an endless amount of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
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 And they're looking out for you to know and protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been doing it a bit wrong, and not in a kind of judgy way, but like it's like this. Like it's not you giving all of yourself, but it's you almost being like a channel for that to happen.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to reveal every part of yourself. You could just allow this energy to give them light.
Yeah, I might like it.
I was told with one person, they were told by their angel that in a difficult situation, they could say to the other person, I give you light.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah, and you're doing that. You're going to be giving light. You probably already have, but you didn't know that. But now you can notice it, can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I was giving myself to depletion.
Yeah.
But actually, love is more of an energy rather than a sacrifice.
It's not an effort. It's a shared experience.
Yeah, and not taking so much, that kind of over-responsible, over-giving.
Yes.
Over taking more responsibility for that.
And we have to have a knowing that we're not really responsible to help every person or to step in for them as a surrogate to their problems. These are their pathways they must cross. And their learning must come from experience also, as ours is. Yeah. What else would the angels and light people like you to know or see while you're here?
What you're saying about boundaries, like I've got good boundaries, and I can have, there's like this very inner circle of love, and I give a lot to, it's a very small circle. It's my daughter, pets I have, and my boyfriend.
And is that boundary, is that okay? Or are they asking you to make changes?
I think it's really beautiful, but just to put myself inside that as well.
Love yourself. Include yourself in the light.
Yeah. I'm not there to be of service. I'm there to be part of the experience. And going back to Zoe's life, it's like she was very present. She felt very much part of it, very protected, very important.
Yeah, she recognized that light around her. And I think from here on you will, when you're with those special people, you'll almost see and definitely feel that light of love, that aura of love that you have for yourself, but you also now encircle them in. And I'll bet that your pets demonstrate it to you. You just haven't thought of it that way. They recognize that light, do they not?
Yeah. It's always really special.
Yeah, they're very good that way. So, if you would ask, if you want to come back, you might want some more healing at the Healing Temple or wisdom at the Hall of Wisdom. If you want to come back on your own, you don't need someone like me. Can you ask them to tell you how you get back there on your own?
Yeah, they're just saying like, there's like this lovely whitish blue light that feels like a circle around, like that inner circle that now includes me, and they're telling me to bring that image in my mind and imagine that light.
I want you to memorize what they're telling you there so that you can experience that whenever you need it, whenever you want to. Yeah. Is there anything else they'd like to show you today?
It's like that light in my heart as well.
Yeah. All right.
Nice to know it's there.
Okay. Then I'm going to ask for Zoe's self and higher self and Rosie's self and higher self to merge back together in Rosie's personality. And let me know when that's done.
A moment.
Take your time. I'll wait. Good. Now at 0, you could slip a little deeper. At 1, noticing your body there in the chair. At 2, reorienting yourself to the room around you. At 3, take a deep breath. 4, becoming very alert. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake.
Wow.
That's a big old smile.
Yeah. I feel super happy.
Oh, I'm so glad. So, try to get that stuck and frozen feeling back, that feeling of withdrawing. Can you do it? Has it shifted?
Yeah, it definitely shifted.
I mean, we need some of it for protection. We can't get rid of it all. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah. It felt like it was for people close where it wasn't needed.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And now you have that alternate way of feeling, sharing that beautiful love aura, surrounding them and yourself with it.
Yeah.
And being able to notice that, being able to be aware that it's happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lovely. That was really great.
I'm so glad you came on today.
Yeah, me too. When you really want something to happen, but you're second guessing yourself. No. Yeah, I'm really glad I did. It was really interesting. Like you say about you can come back and even in the moment feel like it's this, but I just got a knowing in my mind the whole way through that what I was saying was what it was. And it was really interesting.
Yes, because you were one, not everyone. I should probably on an episode explain a little more about what you might experience. Because as my friend taught in her PLR class, not everybody gets the movie. I had to think about what she meant by that. You don't get the movie. You don't get all the senses when you go into a past life. In fact, I was told, and it's the truth for me, that if you get 2 senses, like seeing and hearing, that's a lot. And that's good. But to get every single one of your senses, smelling, and usually we don't. And many people just get the knowing that you were allowing what came up in your mind to just tell me about, and as you relied on that, you got stronger in the experience.
Yeah, definitely. When I just allowed myself to trust it, it just flowed so easily.
Yeah. So I don't rely on some of the first details we get when we very first start. I don't worry about that too much because, we can have a little bit of a holding back at that point. But as you get into the experience, those details, I feel like, are sent to you, are true. And it's very nice. I just want someone to be able to have a feeling that when they finish, they can go back to and notice a shift or a different perspective on their life.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I saw things through a really different lens to what I've ever considered.
Yeah, because from that point of view in the spirit world, everything's different. All that petty little stuff that we worry about and get anxious about all day, that doesn't matter at all anymore.
Yeah.
And we can find beauty and love, can share. It's really a beautiful thing.
Definitely. I feel like in this lifetime, I'm very confident in myself. I'm not the loudest person in the room, but I'm very confident in this sense of like, I've got this, I'm going to be fine. But I'm also someone that's full of all of these really random fears that don't make sense. Like being scared of all sorts of, And now it feels like a lot of them make more sense from understanding the different experiences.
And every day, if you do the way I do, I like to bridge from something in this life to take us back to the reason for it. And if you bridge to other things, to a past life, you find a shift in those as well. Now, often we don't. You told me you had a strong fear of, I forget what it was, spiders, something like that.
Snakes,
Snakes, yes. People that have bridged back with me that have a strong fear, we don't always go back to a lifetime that created that fear. In fact, we often do not. And when we get to the spirit world and I ask that question, did we go to the right lifetime for what we were seeking? They're often told, no, like, you can't handle that right now. It's basically the message. You're not able to do that. And then we'll just ask to negotiate the fear a little bit. Can we take down the symptoms a little? Will you agree to that? So fears, I mean, I'll do it if somebody really wants to, but we don't always bridge back to a strong, strong fear like that. You gotta imagine there was a good reason for that fear.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think that was one of my concerns, that it would go back to a lifetime like that. But
I mean, it could, but usually I find that we don't. And so Very good. You had a beautiful experience today. I love it. Thanks for sharing
It
it
was
with us.
really lovely. Thank you so much. I absolutely loved it.
Great. I'm going to say goodbye. Rosie had good reason to be careful while she lived as Zoe. Even in 2025, I can only imagine the dangers of a woman traveling alone, let alone a young girl. She made it through and received all of the lovely things she needed and deserved: a home, warmth, security, and a family. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider supporting Past Life Travelers by leaving a review, sharing with friends, and checking out our sponsor. Your support helps us bring you more content like this. Remember, you never know if what you discover in a past life can impact this life. Past Life Traveler is a Hearn audio production. Hey, Hearn!
What?